surprised by how durable he was. I heard him on multiple occasions. I dropped him, but he somehow seemed to be able to hold on, all through the fight. But it's all part of the game.
How do you feel about also fighting on this part specifically, and do you feel like the fans are getting to there and stick around moving forward?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I gained a lot of new fans. Just like I thought, it went exactly how Eddie Hearn planned for it to go. Everything turned out great, and right now they say I'm trending on Google right now. So everything went as planned.
Is Dev, would you, moving forward, do you feel that the quick turnaround might have hurt you? I mean, a 43-day turnaround, obviously you didn't get back in camp right away. Do you feel that held you back at all from performing tonight?
No, I take nothing away from him. He was a tough competitor. He came to fight. He came to win. I'm world champion now, so anybody that I fight is going to come bring their all. This was a life-changing moment for him. So he brought his all. Everything that I expected him to do. And normally you guys see me blow guys out the water, but he went in there. He put up a good fight, even though I thought that he was just in there to survive. Once I heard him, he felt my power. I felt like he just was trying to survive and hold on as long as he could.
I would just say on that as well, he's had 3 fights in just over 5 months. So I think the turnaround, and don't forget, in the turnaround, what you were just talking about, he also came to England and did a week of media. He also flew to Las Vegas for media as well, and he always give 110% in camp. He's never going to cut any corners. But I think that this has been a very hectic period for Devin Haney, where he's gone from, star to superstar in a short period of time with a lot of travelling, and he may not feel like that's affecting, but even when you're making weight and stuff like that, that's hard to do. You're flying to England, you're flying back, time zones, jet lag, and I'm looking forward to seeing him have a little break now. I'd like him to come to Saudi Arabia and do some more media out there, but definitely have the rest of the year off in terms of fighting, and then fight early part of 2020.
Hey, you didn't know much about this fighter before you fought him, but once you got in the ring with him, did he show you any surprises?
He actually showed me a little bit of a surprise how crafty he was.
Yes, this is live.
He was able to survive and be able to hold on. Like I said, I heard him early, and I heard him a few times, as the fight went on, but he was able to hold on, clinch, tie up, many different things, which surprised me. But it's all part of the game. All this is everything that I asked for. I asked my promoter. I wanted to fight as soon as possible. And this is all part of the game.
Live is real time. This is actually happening right now.
I'm the youngest world champion in boxing. And I'm best.
So where do you go from here?
Like Eddie Hearn said, I just take a rest for a little bit, and then 2020, I want to start 2020 out with a bang. I want the best fights. I want the best fighters out there. I want to show the world, that I can beat the best.
Eddie, Javier Fortuna came out successful last weekend. We heard that he might be next for Devin. Could you kind of confirm or speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, there is a mandatory due, and that is Javier Fortuna.
Yeah, he's going to come to his press conference post-fight.
I think it's another good learning fight for Devin Haney. We do want big fights in 2020. Fortuna's okay, but I'd like to make the Luke Campbell fight as well in the spring, summer. I think that's a great fight for both these guys.
Over in the UK?
Or probably in America. I think Devin would like to. He had a huge reception when he came to the UK, but I think that fight takes place in America. And also, there's other guys out there. Jorge Linares. For me, the superstar fight is Ryan Garcia against Devin Haney. I mean, that is a monstrous fight, and that probably comes at the back end of 2020. I don't like people talking about 2021 because it seems like such a long time away, but for me, that's a monstrous fight that can be made very, very easily, and it's for the WBC World Lightweight title.
Last week after his fight, I spoke to Ryan, and he said that fight doesn't happen in 2020, but he did mention the likes of Jorge Linares and Luke Campbell. He kind of went to his age about that, even though Devin's younger. What do you think is going to have to happen for that fight to get made?
Which fight?
Devin and
Ryan. You can't make the fight if the other guy don't want to take the fight. But I believe Ryan Garcia will like that fight. I believe there's a huge amount of money for that fight from the zone as well at the right time. So what are you in the game for? He's going to want to challenge for the world title sooner or later. And Devin's a WBC world champion. We're all under the same network. It's a very, very easy fight to make. So,
as Devin observed, Santiago was kind of reluctant to trade and kind of made for not the most exciting fight, not the fault of Devin's, of course. And there's some brewing in there. Are you a little disappointed that maybe didn't have the right opponent? I know there was a late change, but in retrospect, maybe a different opponent, a different style.
well, we had Petr Petrov, and I think that would have been a good fight. But unfortunately, the WBC made, well, not unfortunately, fortunately they made him world champion with 10 days to go, or just under 2 weeks to go. And they told us they wouldn't approve Petr Petrov. And the only fighter that we could find was Santiago that they would approve from the rankings. So I thought he was a good lightweight. I think he'd caused a lot of lightweights problems. And the problem was he was inexperienced. So, and that also sometimes made it more difficult for Devin, because at times he'd make it scrappy. I thought he started the fight very well. And then when Devin hurt him, he didn't want to exchange at all.
No, I agree. I definitely thought Santiago was like pretty impressive. I just meant in terms of having an aesthetically pleasing fight for fans.
Yeah, but you know what, Mike? It's not about just making fights that's going to make Devin Haney look good. You know, it's about giving him fights for him to learn and all different kinds of styles.
Nice.
You know, if we just chicken feed him easy fights against guys he can KO, he's never going to learn. He learned more tonight than he learned in the Moran fight and the
Did you
Abdul
guys at least
fight,
watch this Devin Haney fight?
and also in the
World
occasion as well.
champion.
You know, he's
Defended
never
his
boxed in front
belt
of
for the
a
first
big
time.
crowd like that, you know, full up arena and, you know, all the media, and that kind of stuff is important as well. But, you know, to make sure Devin gets the right schooling, and Bill wouldn't want to give him an easy fight. I mean, Bill picked that guy, and after 2 rounds I'm thinking, oh, I would have preferred Petrov, you know? And then he got hurt and he didn't want to exchange for his inexperience, really. So Devin Haney's got to be given every kind of fight. Southpaws, you know, scrappy fights, guys who come to trade, guys who run, because he's going to be the complete fighter. I think you give him
KSI's gonna come out after they had to talk to Devin, Devin. I don't know. I think BJ Silver just comes out after. I'm not sure. And then they're gonna bring out the main card because I'm getting checked out by the doctors.
He's got some impressive wins already in his career.
They needed to be checked out because they got hit a lot, and that's the first time.
I mean, this is just another fight in my career to show that, you know, I'm a true champion. You know, I love to fight. I'm willing to fight whoever, whenever, you know, however. You know, like I said, you know, I knew that I was fighting. I was prepared, you know, for whatever. When I go in there, I make the adjustments, you know, needed to get the win, and that's what I did tonight. So, you know, it doesn't matter week, day, whatever. I'll be ready.
And obviously, you're starting this new journey at 135 as the champion, but you mentioned, you know, your stay's not going to be long in the division. How many fights do you foresee at 135? He's 120.
We all wanted to see a KO.
You know, it really just depends on, you know, in 2020, like I said, I want to make the big fights happen. If I can't get those big fights in 2020, then I'm gonna move up to 140. You know, 135 is not easy for me to make. Especially, my body's still growing, my body's still maturing. But in 2020, you know, let's make these big fights happen before I move up to 140.
KSI won by split decision.
Help you with the body transformation, and there's a big part of your team. What does that process look like?
Oh, he's helped me so much, you know, since I've been training with him. You know, he's took my boxing to the next level. You know, I thank him so much. If you see, I went 12 rounds strong. You know, the whole snack team has helped me tremendously.
Eddie, I'm not sure if you saw, you mentioned obviously Fortuna is a mandatory. Also in the WBC rankings released at the convention, they had Gervonta Davis #1. I'm not sure if you saw Leonard Ellaby's comments as far as him not being mandatory, that they dictate what fights that they make and that he's nobody's mandatory. I'm not sure if you saw Leonard's comments this week as far as the fight with Haney.
Didn't understand the word. But I'll answer that. Gervonta Davis is a great fighter, and Devin Haney against Gervonta Davis is a super fight that will and should happen, in my opinion. You know, he won a regular title at 130, and he's moving to 135 to fight for a regular title as well. If he wants to fight for a full world title, he can fight Devin Haney. But that's, you know, I see all those fights for Devin Haney materialising He'll never turn down a fight, and tonight was a really important fight to get 12 rounds to prepare him
That could
for.
be the next fight.
Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Mikey Garcia at 140 is a brilliant fight for him as well. Josh Taylor at 140 is a great fight for Devin Haney. Jose Ramirez at 140 is a great fight for Devin Haney. You will see him in all of these fights over the next few years.
I
He's
think
20
you
years
already
old.
gassed out. Remember, it's the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, WBC World Champion Devin Haney.
Thanks, guys. Oh, I will. Devin. Oh, there's a dream. Devin Haney. Diego.
Eddie, just sum up your reaction to KSI.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I have to do this, guys. Oh, shoot. I have to go pee so bad. So, Steven, can you just talk to my channel real fast? Because I gotta pee. Give me
Sure,
like...
a handle thing. Here we
Yeah,
go.
it's right there.
All right.
So,
All right.
this is KO Artist Sports.
KO Artist Sports.
And then watch the belt.
We are.
Okay, I'll be right back
waiting.
and... Okay, I'll be right back.
You're a fool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera for both. All right, guys. So here we are, waiting for KSI and Logan Paul. Here's the media room. We got the video rolling. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We're still waiting. Hey, thank you, Fernando. Appreciate that, brother. You threw me off. What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, we're waiting for KSI and Logan Paul. Appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channels. KO Artist Sports for you guys and Cynthia's thing, and follow for what's Cynthia's thing again? The Real Fight Girl on YouTube. So appreciate you guys all watching. We're still waiting for these people to come. Let me turn off my camera battery. Hold on. What you guys think about? Was that a real knockdown? Did you think Logan Paul got knocked down? Ooh, what do you guys think about that? Thank you for sharing this experience, for sure. Bringing you guys all this stuff live. So all 629 of you, hit the subscribe button. Let's freak YouTube out real quick. But appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. But yeah, we're waiting for KSI and Logan Paul. I want to see what the shit talking is like, to be honest. I feel like it's going to be kind of crazy. But, thank you guys all for watching. KSI won round 1, 2, 4, and 6. And then change points. So you didn't think it was a knockdown? Where you from? Talking to me? Just take the L. Pollers. Pollers. Is that a thing? Is that like the name of the thing? Logan wasn't robbed. Logan knocked down. KSI knockdown as well. You look Dort? I don't even know how to spell that word. KSI was hit above the ear. I don't know, you guys think that was a knockdown? Kind of held him and hit him with the uppercut a little bit. But, you know, I don't know, shit happens like this. Who do you think personally won? The right guy won, I think. Yeah, KSI won. Paul, I don't know, with the math, it's kind of messed up. But even then, I think Logan won that round, so you give it an 8-8 round. So you give that an 8-8 round. I don't know, I gotta work out the math, I'm tired. But, hey, thank you, Jay. But it was a cool fight. I was with it. We got Eddie Hearn. Maybe I should get Eddie Hearn here. Yeah, maybe. Oh, here, good.
Sorry, guys. That was the best. I had to pee so bad. Oh, shit.
Don't let anyone sit on my seat.
I won't. I mean, here. Okay, there's Eddie Hearn chatting. Oh. I'm gonna just turn it around.
Yeah, that's too much. I can understand one, and you have to know the back of understand how it goes. It's not like it's not the place to do it, or something like that, where it's like something that's done intentionally. I agree. I would actually, when I saw his two fingers, I was just
Congrats, big win.
But then he got minus 2 points to this. So it was an 8-8 round.
It was interesting to see what kind of impact this event has had on Devon's and Jordan's exposure. Both of them shot up in good ways.
Let's get together soon.
Impression since the wane yesterday. To put things in perspective, spent quarter at 55,000 impressions. Their entire fight.
Kind of felt like a
That said, obviously, you got numbers in front of you. There's some of them, of course. That said, would you entertain a future event, such with non-boxing people and bringing them into the boxing world like a player?
We'll see. I mean, we find you're a number, but I'm a boxing man. So I don't want to just make this, you fight me, there you go. Like, there's got to be narrative, there's got to be a bit of skill, there's got to be respect for the game. But, people who are boxers or people in the sport always say, you can't respect, like, you don't know what it's like until you've stepped through the ropes. Well, they've stepped through it. So what, you're going to give them no respect? Just because you're jealous because they've made a lot of money? And they box the headline at the Staples Centre?
You stepped through the ropes before.
Yeah, I was worse than that. Future events, I would think, for the other brother, big brother events, brothers, I think they're quite KSI. Okay, KSI is going to come in.
No, Eddie, really quick, because I think he might have
Oops, sorry.
answered my question. Earlier in the week, when the
He said they don't got room.
right.
Oh, may as well just get him there. So Jake might fight KSI, as we already knew that. Oh, okay. KSI already fought. KSI won by split decision. Okay, I want to turn it around now, guys. Someone's sitting here. Okay, so he did win. I'm tired, guys. Let me just get some water. I'm thirsty. Did you guys watch the fights? Hi, Eddie. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, let me get my water. Oh, there's Buddy Jack. Let's turn it around. Yes, I'm a reporter. I work for Ring TV Ring Magazine and my channel. Okay, here's KSI.
Baby, let's go! Oh, I feel good, man. I feel good. Like, I said it a lot. Mentally, everything changed. The camera with Lai Wade and Jeff Mayweather, and everyone else like just made me a dog, man. Just made me just not stop. A lot of people, like after the knockdown that I took, would just refuse to get up. A lot of people would just be like, "That's it." But no,
It
man,
was
I don't stop.
entertaining.
I keep going and I
An
keep
entertaining event.
making sure that I had to win. I had to win. I can't lose. I don't lose. That's just how it is. So, GG.
What is the biggest change, obviously, from your last camp to this one? Like you said, working with Jeff Mayweather, working with Larry Wade, being in Las Vegas for camp. What was the biggest change?
For me, I think it was just making sure, like, boxing-wise, I had to just get in his face. I had to pressure him, not let him breathe. And, he hit me with a few shots here and there, but I just ate them and I just gave him more of my own. And, I knocked him down. For some reason, it wasn't counted. I don't know why, but, we still got the win, so it's all good. And, that's it. I mean, it's just tenacity. Just keep going. Like, it was a lot of hard work at the camp, and to get the result is the best thing.
KSI, before they announced you as the winner, what was going through your head when you was hearing the scorecards? Because it seemed like
when I first heard that it was Logan Paul winning, Logan Paul won the first. The judge said Logan Paul won. I was just like, surely not. Like, I knew I dominated those 3 rounds, and I knew that knockdown should have been counted as a knockdown. And I didn't even know that he hit me in the back of the head.
What?
Yeah, twice. Like, that was just some dirty play. And he was fine a bit dirty,
Yeah,
but I
they
guess
kissed and
emotions
made
were
up
high, so that
basically
makes
in
sense.
the
But
ring.
I felt a certain way, and then when I heard that I won with the second judge, I was like, okay, that's more like it. And then I heard it was 56-55, and then when I heard my name, man, it just came together, man. It still doesn't feel real. It feels like I'm in a simulation, man.
was this victory more sweet knowing that you beat in his home turf?
Of course. Like, I beat him in America. I beat him, and so many people were saying, "There's no way you're gonna beat him. You're the underdog. There's no way." And I proved everyone wrong, and I love proving people wrong. That's just me. I said what I was gonna do, and I did it.
Did you?
JJ, talk about.
Logan was trying to, it seemed like he's trying to make some peace after the fight. Is it all good on your end?
I mean, he's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna do my thing, and I think we're probably just gonna leave it at that. But obviously, I respect him as a fighter. Like, to get in the ring, billions of people can't do that. A lot of people can't do that. It's not easy, especially as a pro fighter. Like, it's ridiculous. So, respect is there, but obviously he's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna do mine, and we'll just leave it at that.
JJ, you talked about that moment. Talk about that moment when Raheem asked you, is it kind of over? You kind of had to think about it a little bit. Emotions were still. Just talk about that moment.
Well, obviously, emotions were high. I had my piece at Shannon. I don't know. I don't really rock with him, but obviously I had my piece with Logan as well, and I just had my piece with a lot of people. I was just thinking, but you know what? I was like, I have to respect him. I have to respect him for getting in that ring. It takes a lot to get in there, so I can't badmouth him on that front. So.
Eddie, you are a promoter. You do a lot of different things. Are you interested in doing more fights of this nature?
Yeah, I think the great thing about this fight was that they both respected the sport. I think both of them fell in love with the sport. Both of them gave it everything. They studied the sport. They turned pro. They did their drug testing. They did their medicals, etc., etc. So it's not just a case of, who wants to go in next, And I don't know what KSI is going to do next. Boxing-wise, I've had 6 or 7 of the highest profile people you could find in their fields wanting to fight the winner, which I talked to you about. I gave you a little bit of tease yesterday, and we'll talk more on that with Liam. But for now, it was just a brilliant event, And one thing I'll say is that we wanted to merge the audiences so that the professional, the long-term professionals could show the new audience what was great about the sport, and it ended up being their fight to show the audience what was great about the sport, which was heart, determination, will to win, and also respect as well.
So, my question is then, KSI, you say you don't want a third fight, but do you want to continue boxing?
I mean, you know, if the right fight is there, then of course I'd take it. Like, you know, I'm gonna be smart. You know, I'm a businessman at the end of the day as well, and I'm not gonna just take random fights that make no sense. I'm gonna take a fight that makes sense, and I'm always pushing the boundaries with everything that I do. So, if there's something that makes me wanna push the boundaries some more, then yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Two more questions, guys.
Were you surprised at all from where I was sitting? At least it sounded like you had far more fans. Were you surprised being, the outside fighter with the bigger support here in LA?
Well, I mean, I know Logan doesn't really have too many fans here. He kind of just has a lot of people that just watch what he does. But yeah, no, I mean, like, it is surprising to see how many fans I had that came to support in America. And, I appreciate every one of them. And I know there's a lot of true fans who've had my back from day one that knew that I was going to get a result. And I did, so.
Okay, so what was the difference between, you winning tonight and Logan coming up short? You talked before the fight about you studied Sean Porter, you know Muhammad Ali fought. Was it that IQ, or was it skill, or was it will?
I mean, it was a bit of everything. Like, I was in that ring, I was just thinking, okay, how am I gonna break Logan down? He likes to jab, so I was like, okay, let me feint him, just, draw him out, try and draw out the jab. I knew I had to close him down, give him no space, aim to the body a lot, because he likes to lean back whenever I come to attack. And I had a few looping shots, because I knew it would connect with a few shots. I got a bit eager, and I kind of let my emotions get the best of me. But I stay calculated, and even after he hit me with that uppercut, I just have that will, man, to keep going. That's just it. So a bit of everything, man. Just a bit of everything.
How would you assess Logan's power?
It's weird. Like, when he hit me in the first 3 rounds, it didn't really affect me. I was actually all right. Like, it wasn't the most powerful thing that I've ever received. Like, Vidal's hit me harder, for sure. To the point, like I've seen a flash and everything. Like, but I think it was just that uppercut, which phased me a bit. But then I think when you hit me in the back of the head, that's when obviously the balance went, and I was just all over the place. So I took my time, got myself back together, and continued fighting, and got the W. Yeah. I think for me, like, I do enjoy it. Like, it's hard. It is hard. Trust me. Like, whoever tries to get into boxing, it is not easy. Like, you can't skip. You can't just cheat boxing. You have to do it properly, and you have to not take shortcuts. But like I said, like, if there's a fight that makes sense, then yeah, we'll talk about it. I'm always, like I said, I'm always interested in pushing the boundaries and seeing where I can go. And for me, like, right now I've got other things as well. I've got the music, I've got YouTube to focus on, so I can't neglect those. We'll see.
Last one.
Were you surprised that Logan didn't throw too much punches? Just jab?
Yeah, no, I knew he wouldn't want to throw as much because he gassed out last time, and obviously now he's heavier, so I knew he would want to be selective with his punches. But that's where I was like, I need to be light, lighter than him. I need to be 86. 86 was a good weight for us. We knew he was gonna probably come in heavier to try and bring in more power. I think he was probably 205 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a
But
championship fight.
it doesn't matter. I can take shots, man. I can take a beating. I told people that I can, and no one believed me until now, I guess. And I just don't stop. And I've got a good team around me. And if you think I'm good, let's look at Vidal, man. Vidal's gonna be a world champion, bro. Best believe. Best believe. Best believe.
What'd you make of the scorecards?
I saw that I won the first 3 rounds, and I felt comfortable with that. Obviously, the knockdown when I knocked him down didn't count. 10-8. That should have been a 10-8, but it didn't matter. Obviously, when he knocked me down and hit me in the back of the head, that's just foul play. And he had a few bits of foul play here and there. But it is what it is. I'm happy. I'm happy with the result, and
Vidal, talk about just how satisfying the victory is yourself. Did you have any words of Shannon in the ring?
Well, the win's very satisfying. I spoke to Shannon. A few things were said in the build-up that were personal. I didn't realize, the extent of what I was saying, and I apologize for that. Things get heated when you're going to war. But once war is done, as a man, you show respect to your position. They pushed us. It was a good fight. And I'm just excited that we got the W. It's on to bigger and better things now.
Right, guys, we're going to switch. Round of applause to KSI.
Next up is KSI. No. Yeah, there was no belt because it wasn't a championship fight. It was just a fight. You guys didn't
Switch it
watch
on
it.
us.
I know.
Who do you think won, Sin?
KSI.
The right person won?
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't give him the knockdown, which it was a clear knockdown.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what's the score? But
oh shoot, I didn't realize he was right here.
he was here the whole time. As you guys can see, Logan Paul's right there. I guess. Thank you. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. I've been working back-to-back fight weeks. Next week I have a couple more fights to work, and then I have Wilder Ortiz after that. I need a break. Okay, let's go. Let's hear it. All I see is your head, dude.
Hey guys, final one of the night. Over to questions for Logan Paul and Shannon.
It's one of two things. I haven't registered what's just happened, or B, for some reason I don't feel like I lost. Like I've taken true L's that have affected my life and will affect my life for the rest of my life. This doesn't feel like that. Let's just do some simple math here. If the 2 points weren't taken away from me, yes, I would have won the fight. I think 9 out of 10 times I beat JJ. Tonight was the night that 1 out of 10 times. You can hear my voice. I'm sick. I woke up sick. I've been sick for the past 3 days. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times, and then I've been sneezing throughout the whole day. Called Shannon. I was like, yo, should I take Dayquil or ibuprofen before the fight tonight? He said no, because it'll mess up my heart rate. But I try to push through it. I kind of hoped that my adrenaline would take care of the sickness, and if I'm being honest with you, it took away that killer instinct that I've had this whole 2 months in sparring. That was the worst performance that I've had in the past 2 months. Something changed today, and I had to talk with my brother backstage, and it got a little emotional. It's like there's something in me that has a problem taking it from 99 to 100 and crossing that finish line in boxing and wanting to hurt the man in the ring. Like, bro, I'll talk in front of the media and do press conferences all day and say, like, I want to hurt JJ, but let's be honest, like, I hope JJ's fucking alive and well for the rest of his life. I'm just not, I don't know if I'm that animal, or at least today anyways, I wasn't, that I needed to be, and yeah, he got off the hook.
It was a 2-point foul. I mean, considering there was no warning or anything.
We are on the same page. I'm not.
Do you feel that was warranted for a 2-point?
I talked to the ref. No, the answer is no. I don't feel like a 2-point foul with no warning was warranted. But I mean, I'm new to this sport, so I don't know. We're gonna contest the commission, but to be honest, I don't think they're gonna budge. But you know, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down falling.
Logan,
trying, sorry.
All 3 judges gave you that round 10-8 actually, but it ended up being an 8-8 round because of the deduction.
I don't make the rules. Yeah, all 3 judges gave me the round 10-8. I don't.
Logan, do you want to continue to box regardless if he wants that 3rd fight or not?
I don't. If I were JJ, I would not take the 3rd fight. He got that W today. Like, leave while you can. It is not safe. I'm confident 9 out of 10 times I beat this guy. Today was not my day. Today was not my day. As far as what I'll be doing in the future, yeah, maybe boxing. You know, if there's a fight that's right, if one of the 7 celebrities wants to fight me, I'll be here. But we'll see. There's a reason. There is a reason that I became a content creator when I was 18 years old and choosing my career path, and not a boxer. I like to try things. I like to do as much as I possibly can. And yes, the boxing vertical has been checked off. I do love the sport. I will say getting hit with no head guards and 10-ounce gloves was interesting. That was a first. That was a first. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was cool.
Are you hurt right now, or James?
Do I look hurt?
I don't know how you feel.
Do I? Be honest. Do I look good? I don't feel hurt. I was genuinely asking you. Yeah, no, I feel good. Yeah.
Logan, when you caught him with the uppercut and you fell down, was it just the adrenaline that kind of made you kind of keep going when you hit the canvas?
I'm trying to ask myself the same question.
Like if you hadn't have done that, you would have won the fight.
I know.
Not because of the points, but because he was done.
I know. He was done.
He was.
Did you see?
Yeah.
How long did Jack give him to recover though? That was crazy. How long did he get to recover?
Yeah, but it was he did it because he called time. It was an illegal punch.
Look, I think it's a combination of a few things. One, it's a fight. And I haven't been boxing long enough to tell myself we're boxing. I'm fighting. If the person that, by the way, for the past 2-3 months, year, has been degrading my family, my brand, my friends, my fans, I don't know. Something just came over me and attacked him a little bit. And by the way, it was a tap. It was not a full strike. Like if I wanted to do a full strike, I think I probably could have, put him down for a while. But it was a tap. And again, 2 points, no warning. Jack was good, my guy.
Any satisfaction in the fact that you actually got the only official knockdown in the fight? I mean, they did count as a knockdown. They just took it.
I made a joke because there's so much talk about the person who loses becoming a meme.
Yeah.
And I said, I've been a meme before. I'm all right with being a meme again. However, I think that knockdown was pretty vicious, and I might not be the one who's a meme in this case. Yeah.
What do you have to say to your fans?
Hey, Ali. My fans right now? I think y'all know me by now, and although we lost tonight, this doesn't feel like an L to me, and you will not feel that way when I make content in the future. This just opens up as many doors as I want in my life, just like everything else. Another hump to get over, and to be honest with you, I feel like I've already gotten over it. The 5 minutes that passed, the 5 seconds that passed after they said he won. Yeah, man. Just thank you for the support, guys. I love all of you, and I'm gonna keep creating till I die for y'all.
And Logan, you talked about after the first fight, you were saying, look at me, I'm more relaxed, and more chilled, personality. And do you feel like this fight coming up short tonight, this was still a positive experience? It made you a better person, going through these 2 camps, 2 fights?
Yeah, boxing changes you. Boxing changed me. It absolutely made me a better fighter, or a better person. Yeah, I think to get a little tactical with this answer, I definitely started too slow those first 3 rounds, and I told my team, I go, yo, I'm gonna need to start slow today, because I just I wasn't feeling up to par. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I was operating at like 60%. I thought maybe I could pull through. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen.
Logan, usually when a fighter loses in boxing, it's like 3 steps back. It usually feels like it's 3 steps forward. Do you feel like this will open more doors for you?
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like a loss. Like, I know what a loss feels like. Something tells me I'm gonna be all right. And maybe it's because I'm not a boxer. But something also tells me if I have another boxing fight, you could probably sell out another Staples Center and probably get a decent amount of downloads on the zone, especially if it's from the right person. Man, I'll be good. And plus, in the face of adversity, rises a titan, dude. Like, I really thought about this. If Joe Weller had won the first fight against KSI, something tells me Joe Weller wouldn't be as well off as he is now. There's something about being able to adapt and overcome that people really resonate to, that is super relatable, and that's like my life story. Like, I don't want to be the person that wins all the time. It's much cooler to show that it's okay to mess up or fail or fall short of a goal and then rise up and be the person that you always thought you could be.
Logan, talk
about that moment when he reached over, kind of congratulated you, gave you respect. We talked about that before.
Yo, that was. I forget
it took a little while.
I forget what Radio Raheem said. He's like, yo, are you gonna drop the beef? Is there respect? And for the first time in my life, I was like looking at another man like I look at a girl when I ask her out on a date. I was literally looking at him like this. I was like, and he's like looking at me, bro. Like, I'm a jokes guy. Like, I just lost, but like I'm smiling. I'm gonna go out tonight. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be smiling and laughing with my friends. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see to shake his hand. I don't know if he means it, but it looks good on camera.
Cool moment.
All right, guys. Logan, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you,
every time, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh my. Okay, guys. Alright, yeah. I am going to have a lot of uploading to do. They got some interviews for the channel, and I don't know who, because they're running around getting scrummed, but thanks for tuning in on my live stream. Billy Joe did not stay, obviously, but Devin Haney, and you got to hear from KSI and both Logan Paul. If you guys didn't see the fight, you guys should tune in and watch it, because based on all of your guys' things, I I mean, I don't know. Do you believe him when he says he was sick? I don't know. I mean, I'm sick. Sorry, but he said he was sick for 3 days, I believe. So I don't know, but all right, guys. So I'm tired. It's a long day, but I'm gonna go try to get some interviews from Shannon Briggs and Logan Paul right now. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and make sure you guys subscribe. I appreciate it. Check out the rest of my interviews. I do mainly boxing, but I'm trying to get into UFC. I've only interviewed oh my God, Rampage Jackson when he did Bellator. But we shall see. Boxing's kept me very, very busy right now. So okay, then the final of it. I think maybe Jake Paul. Jake Paul will probably take on him. Good job, Radio. You did a great job. Great job.
Is that yours?
No, it's everyone thinks,
By now,
but
I feel like they should just give it
I know, right? Right? Radio Raheem was the interviewer for the fight, who did really good. Yeah, I will try. You know what? I gotta just. It's kind of hard to go into boxing and UFC at the same time because, as you can see, there's so many boxing fights right now that they've kind of just swarmed us. I'm tired. Okay, I'm being rude. Yeah. So you guys tell me, drop me a comment of who you guys think won this fight. Was it warranted? I mean, KSI did drop him and it wasn't reflected in the cards. But, okay. So I'm gonna go finish working and then go get something to eat. Okay, so I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys had a good time watching my live stream. I don't know how many people live streamed but I will be putting up all the footage on my channel tonight and tomorrow. I want to break it all down and also look at the post-fight reaction that I did live via Press Row. And Regis Broger was with me. You guys should know him. Hopefully you guys do. He fought Josh Taylor. He lost to Josh Taylor, but what an incredible war. We talked about, we had fun talking about the fight. Okay, so thanks. I appreciate it. And here from Media Room, you guys know my tagline. God, my hair's a mess. It's Fight Night, bitches. That is my tagline. And see you guys at the fight. Bye, guys.
The influences I'm a bit lost on.